Some people hate this car, some people love it. But for me, Yaris is not that bad. Tesla Cybertruck is definitely the most different car out there. And because of this weird shape, it should be easy to design. Or I should actually say, it is easy to design, because I already started printing the 3D printed Tesla Cybertruck. Together 30 hours of printing time just for those two pieces on CR10 Mini with 0.6mm nozzle, so with 0.4mm nozzle it would take even more time. Now I just need to remove the supports and connect those two pieces together to create the upper body of the car. And for that I will use a technique that I already made a video about, and that is a 3D pen. I will just simply weld those two pieces together, maybe also use some glue just to make the connection stronger. And then we'll paint this thing and add the RC stuff, the motor, the servo and my own control board. Looks like my 3D pen is broken, so I can't weld those two pieces together. I hope glue will be enough to hold those strongly. And now I will go with the first layer of Szpaklewka Aeroali, also known as filler in English. And then I will do probably another layer of this filler, again another layer of this filler, some paint, maybe some more filler, and hopefully we'll have this painted within few days. We'll have this thing painted within few days. You heard that? Let's stop here for a second, because what you just saw, that was March 2020. And right now when I edit this video it's July, fortunately still 2020. And this side project was super time consuming for me. It took me a few months to finish, of course I wasn't working on that full time. But anyway, let's go back to infinite layers of paint and filler. Multiple paint layers later, it's ready. And of course it's not perfect, but this is the second 3D printed thing that I painted myself. The first one was the 3D printed astronaut. And if I would have to do this project all over again, I would definitely increase the thickness of 3D printed part by 1 or 2 millimeters. And I would definitely go with windows made out of black acrylic instead of painting them with black glossy paint. Once the painting was finally done, it was time to start working on the chassis. I made it out of 3mm plywood that I cut on the laser, combined with some 3D printed 608 bearing holders, 8mm threaded rod. I made the rear axis that is powered with 775 motor with a GT2 belt. Pulley is also 3D printed just like all the wheels. I used PLA to print everything for this project except tires that are printed with polypropylene from Fiberlogy, and this material is perfect for things like this. I had a lot of problems with printing this material, but clear packing tape that is also made out of polypropylene stick to the bed of the printer solves everything. And in the front I made a simple steering mechanism driven by a servo motor. To control this project I used my own Arduino board that I also used for a 3D printed snowmobile project. Thanks to this board, connection is super simple. And speaking of this PCB, it's time for a sponsor message. This video is sponsored by jlcpcb.com, a professional PCB manufacturer that actually made my own design of a PCB for this project. They have years of experience, really clean minimalistic website where you can drop Gerber files, view the PCB in Gerber viewer or choose solder mask color. You can even order multiple layer PCBs, PCB assembly or SMT stencils. And for 5 boards with dimensions up to 10 by 10 cm, you will pay just $2, so it's just perfect for any type of prototyping. I'm using their service for every single PCB project and I think they are worth recommending. So check out the link to jlcpcb.com in the description. Thanks for sponsoring, and now let's go back to the project. Once the chassis was ready, I tested if it works fine, and with 2-cell LiPo battery, it worked great even with such high RPM motor and low gear ratio. So at the end it was time to combine upper body with chassis and test how it drives. I know that's a very simple car design. There is no suspension, there is no differential. It's a very simple thing, but I already got really interested in this kind of stuff, and maybe in the future I will design my own 3D printed serious RC car just for fun, because why not? And some of you may say that this project is pretty useless, and I have to admit it kind of is. But maybe it will inspire at least one of you to start with 3D printing, electronics or Arduino. And if only one person after watching this video will get inspired to do pretty much anything in this kind of stuff, then this video is already a huge success for me. And that's it for this really not that quick project of 3D printed Tesla Cybertruck. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun for me to paint this thing, to play with different techniques like 3D printing, laser cutting and electronics with my DIY Arduino RC thing that I'm working on. It was really fun for me. I hope it was really fun for you. If you would like to get the solid CAD files, the F3D files, you can find them on my Patreon. And if you feel like it, you can support my projects there. Thanks a lot for that. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Happy making. Bye.